Alright, here's a quick problem, and I'll show how to do a simple thing in Minitab and StatCrunch. So one of the nice things is that you can, sometimes this open in StatCrunch works for the student, but it never works for me. Something different about the instructor account, so I have to actually launch StatCrunch from somewhere else. So I'm going to copy this to the clipboard, and then I'm going to go over to StatCrunch. And I'm just going to give the paste command, and according to this problem we were supposed to get, well, what were we supposed to get? Let me go back and look here. Range, mean, variance, standard deviation. So if we just go to summary stats in the columns there, so I selected it, pops over there. So we wanted mean, variance, standard deviation, so need to control click or command click if you're on a Mac. And I think there was one other thing they wanted, range or something. Let's go ahead and pop the median in there, even though it's not a very long list. And if you wanted, we'll add a couple of things. Here's the quartiles 1 and 3. By the way, your median is quartile 2, so you don't actually have to do that. These other ones don't matter. So I hit compute, and bam, you get all of that data laid out for you. And so we take a look there. Now if we switch over to Minitab, now Minitab is a good tool, but notice what happens when you paste the data. It has all these little extra things, so you can go through and delete those rows, or you can, using if you pasted it into Excel or something, or even from StatCrunch here, I'm going to copy it because it has no spaces. Then when you paste it in here, you don't have all that garbage. So Minitab has its strengths and weaknesses, as does StatCrunch, and as we progress through the course you'll see that. Now if you go to Stat menu, Basic Stats, Display Descriptive Statistics, notice that C1 is the column we're in, and so if I double click it, it pops into the Variables column. Go to Statistics. See, standard error, the mean we won't use for a while. Standard deviation and variance, those are in our chapter. Don't need the min and max, the missing ones. We'll go ahead and leave the quartiles and the median in there just because we can. And if you wanted to, you could get some graphs, like say a histogram, one with a normal curve. We'll go ahead and pop all these out just so you see what they look like. And we click OK. And a box plot, not very exciting. The individual value plot, equally unexciting and not useful for what we do. The histogram, one with and one without. You'll start seeing the histogram of the normal curve every week or two when I post grades and just show the distribution of the course. And I'm going to get rid of that, and you can see this data here. Now if you wanted to, all you have to do is do a screenshot, and actually this sort of stuff you don't need a screenshot. You could literally copy and paste that right into the discussion board or into Word, but you could also do a screenshot and then cut and paste all that. So that's a quick tour of the two tools that are possible to use, and I hope that helps.